I'm here with Coach Hoffmann, the head coach of the University of Minnesota Morris Cougars. We're going to talk a little bit about their win on Saturday against Crown College. Coach, spectacular job by your special teams in all facets. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's something that we really emphasize here. I'm a big believer in special teams and really the impact that it can have in a game. And so we probably put a little more time in than most in terms of special teams, in terms of skill development, in terms of scheme stuff. Again, one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is always win that phase of the game. And so was really proud that we kind of put it all together finally. We've kind of been hit or miss on a few units here and there, and it seemed like on Saturday, really for the most part, every unit was really on point. Obviously, KOR being the big one for us, gave us a lot of short fields. Carter Geyer had obviously a great afternoon returning the ball, was UMM Special Teams Player of the Week. So those are all things that again we got to continue to execute at that level in terms of special teams, and at the same time, continue to get better at those as well.
The offense put up some big points, highest output in about 2 years with 37 points on the board. What was the difference in Saturday in their performance?
Well, we certainly executed better offensively. We were able to get the ball thrown around a little bit. Rushed for over 100 yards, which is pretty good for us in terms of our lack of run game. So that was good to see. Again, I think special teams played a part in that in terms of getting them short fields. And obviously it's what we always emphasize. But Justin was pretty much on point. He made two really bad throws. Forced a couple other balls in some bad spots, but for the most part, made good decisions. We're able to efficiently move the ball offensively, and the one thing we got to continue to get better at, and obviously it's a point of emphasis this week, is short yardage. We got to get better with some of the third and short, fourth and short situations, so that I'm more confident in us going for those situations.
Defensively, held Crown to negative rushing yards and also had 5 turnovers. Talk a little bit about how you did that and who were the guys that helped you get there.
Yeah, it's certainly very good job against the run. I mean, I've never been a part, I guess, of a defense that held a team to negative yards rushing. So, but Crown, to their credit, I mean, basically abandoned it towards the somewhere around the second half or start of the second half, and so where they really hurt us was again big plays, in the pass game, and so. That's something that certainly disappointed in, and it's something that we're really trying to get short up here moving forward. But we certainly got to be better in that aspect, because again, even holding a team like that, and some of that comes in sack yards and whatnots, but even holding a team under negative yards rushing and still giving up 33 points, obviously something's wrong in terms of the pass game, and so. Big plays is something that we continue to emphasize as a defense. It's always got to be part of what we do schematically. And right now, some of our youth is showing up a little bit. And so we'll get that fixed this week. Made a few adjustments in terms of personnel and then really scheming here for Northwestern, just because, they're going to do the same. They'll take some shots, and we got to be good in that area. But again, I'm certainly proud of the fact that, again, we always talk about stopping the run, taking the ball away, being able to score on defense. Obviously, that was aided by Crown, but we'll take it. And but again, being able to get the ball back to the offense is obviously something we got to continue to do defensively.
Yeah, exciting game as you took it down and scored with 27 seconds left in the game to take the lead for good. What was going through your mind on that drive?
Well, certainly, one of the points of emphasis this week is that we talked to the team was being able to play with a lead. And that's something that we did not do very well. I mean, we had a 31-19 lead with less than 10 minutes left. And that's a play certainly offensively. We got to control the clock and really start to milk it out. And then defensively, we really got to be on point with a lot of our pass game stuff. And so, I felt like our guys had a little bit of a letdown there. They kind of took their foot off the gas, so to speak. And so that was something that we talked about and sort of something that we got to get fixed. We practice just about every day, 2-minute. And so, it's good to see those situations come up. And certainly was confident in our offense ability to move the ball and to get ourselves in position, to whether it's kick the field goal or to obviously put the thing in the end zone. So, was certainly excited and was certainly a great way to see the offense respond after really turning the ball over twice on 2 consecutive drives. So, It's good by them to respond and to, again, efficiently move the ball down the field and not panic and really play in the moment. And so they did a great job with that. And again, defensively, we come out, it's a long field with 20 seconds. We just got to make one more stop, and we did. So obviously very proud of that aspect, our ability to really rebound and recover.
2 weeks in a row, Coach, you've come down and scored late in the games. Your offense has answered the bell. How do they keep that going into Northwestern, and talk a little bit about what Northwestern does defensively?
I think we continue to work it, put them in those situations in practice, get them as stressful as situations as possible. So again, we'll continue to prepare that way, and I think that's part of it. And certainly our guys' conditioning is much better than it was previously. So again, getting those guys in stressful spots. In terms of what Northwestern does, it's a good defense. They're very talented defensively. Have a preseason All-American on that group. Are very disruptive up front. Their three-man front is they move a lot. They're physical. They're bigger than us. There's a lot of things working against us there. But certainly, with any defense, you just try to find, take what they give you. And so, certainly we'll see, hopefully with our plan, being able to efficiently still be able to move the ball, be able to run the football, still be able to, put them in some run-pass conflicts type things. But it's a good defense, and these games with Northwestern, they always seem to be a good defense, and they always seem to be, good ball games, and so we're hoping for the same here. We're actually looking forward to the same here this week.
Yeah, Northwestern's second in the league in scoring defense, but they are second to last in scoring offense. What can you do defensively to keep them where they're at in that area?
Yeah, it's a little bit different offense than what we've seen previously in the past. They've generally been kind of a pro-style offense. They've kind of gotten more into a spread, pistol, zone, run scheme type offense. So they do a lot of zone stuff, big backs, they run hard. Their offensive line's athletic. They've had different combinations of offensive lines. I don't know if there's injuries there or if they're kind of searching a little bit for the right combination there. Because you're right, they had struggled offensively, and they've struggled not turning the ball over too. It's a quarterback that's thrown I think 10 interceptions, so it's one that we hope to continue that trend for him. But again, it's an offense that'll still kind of put you in some difficult situations with some sprint out. And then again, being able to take, like I said, shots down the field. I mean, that's something that that they like to do. And it's not play action; it's max protect and chuck it down the field. So try to get the wide receivers who are athletic guys, who are tall guys, can go up and compete for the ball. That's something that again we've got to be great in our techniques as DBs, and obviously the height part does matter as long as we're competing. So we got to make sure that our corners are really up to par on that and really on point.
Well, we're looking forward to a great game Saturday in Roseville, 1 o'clock start. The Cougars take on Northwestern.